Here we back at it again with some more A.Rugga reactions, man. This time around, we're reacting to some Judge Joe Brown. This video is black dude. This is Judge Joe Brown and gets arrested. How dumb must you be? This a judge. Matter of fact, you in their house right now. You in the house of the Justice League. But yeah, you in the house of justice. So they have all power over what's going on right now. So the best thing you can do is just be nice and just be respectful. Even no matter what they say, just go with it, because they can sentence you and it just be unfair just because you said one little snicker, one word, and they can sentence you to like 6 months just for one word. But that's the judge, that's the government right there. So can't mess with it unless you really about to go revolutionary on it. But yeah, the link to the original video is in the description. You can watch that without me talking over it. And the video is about to start.
Your former friend, Mr. Williams, owes you $190 because you hired and paid for a locksmith to retrieve keys that the defendant purportedly locked in his vehicle.
Correct.
Your defense, as you articulated, young man, is intriguing. You say, Mr. Williams, that in effect you never asked to borrow the money, and the plaintiff paid because she could afford it.
He's smiling, yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Ms. Ellison.
Yes, sir.
You first.
Well, I met the defendant about a month and a half before I loaned him the money. On the terms that we hooked up, it could have been a relationship.
First rule of loaning money to people, your friends, relatives, whoever. If you are okay with breaking bonds, because most people aren't going to pay you back on time. Most people are going to pay you back whenever they feel like it. And that's the problem. If you don't got respect, we don't got nothing. I gotta bust you up. I gotta show you about mine. It's my money. I gave it to you as a respect thing that I feel like I can loan you out and you can give it back to me without no problems. But no, you gotta mess that up. You gotta tarnish it. And now I gotta bust you up. I gotta bust you up and show you who the real man is. I gotta show you who I am. Because you playing with my money. Playing with my money is like playing with my respect. Playing my emotions, man.
It didn't work out. Within the next few weeks, I found out
that
he was going through some problems from a prior relationship. I guess the girl went off and married some pimp or something, and he was heartbroken. So,
that's so bad. Oh, that's so wild. Oh, man, how could she do that to me?
So, I told him, you know, I went and saw him probably like a day later. He was so sick, throwing up all over the place. I'm like, look, I don't think that we should take this relationship, friendship.
You didn't want to be too much into being rebound or recovery therapy.
Those are the words I used. I said, you're not going to use me for a rebound.
For therapy.
Exactly. I was like, but you're cool, so we could be friends.
I don't know what you
so
talking about,
that's what the extent of it.
Oh, you don't? Well, if you don't, you will soon learn.
Oh, he talking to the judge?
So about a week after that, he ended up buying this car from the auction. Same day he bought the car, he locked the keys in the car. I told him, I said, you need to go and get a key made so you don't have this problem again. I went out of town on a vacation. He called me 4 days later, to tell me that he locked the keys in the trunk. And I was mad, because I'm like, I told you to go get a key. What is the problem? So he told me that he had to pay his auntie $250 for a PG&E bill, and he didn't have the money, and he needed to get to work.
And his woman had left him.
True.
And he was crying in his bed.
What do that got to do with this? Any of this, though? That's all I'm saying.
Look, as long as I'm
bringing up, you bringing up past relationship. I'm just saying, though.
Young man.
This is what I do.
You're
I'm
young. I have sons older than you, so be quiet. Stop.
Yeah, he an OG out here. You better put some respect on his name, Joe Brown. You better put some respect on. He the judge. He judging you right now.
Young man, I'm a seasoned and proven mature man. It would do you a lot of good in your journey through life to pay careful attention. Man. Don't roll your eyes like you are a woman. You're a man. Stand up up straight. I hope you're a man. Stand up straight. I don't know. A lot of folk are down low these days.
Ooh.
Come on, cuz. You got me.
Well,
now you gonna come at me like that, Judge? Not disrespectful like on TV, though, man. You not acting like a man by coming at me like that.
Oh, but I am.
No, but you not, folks.
What?
On the real, man, you just do right
This
here,
is what I'm dealing with. So.
Well, you know what? I really am because being quite a bit over 60 years of age and having watched what has gone down over the last few decades of my life, I get intrigued. And one of the things that I always got taught was you try to take the next generation and make men of them. If you're a man, that's your obligation. So what I have been most disturbed about, be quiet, son.
Down low,
son,
making a man
be quiet.
Out of him, right?
Be
I'm
quiet.
Not your son.
May
My
I,
daddy
if
dead,
you keep quiet,
sir.
I'll tell you what you're looking like and why
tripping.
I made that comment. You see, what I used to see is when
like
there was a man standing at the podium, what he was doing was behaving in a certain way, and I saw the young ladies, and they would act in a certain way. And what's interesting is over the last 12 years I've been doing this particular arbitration thing I'm doing right now, and considering the 20, be quiet, the 20 years that I have done this before, I have noticed an interesting transition. The boys are starting to act like the girls used to in terms of their body language, rolling eyes, head up, hand on hip, moving around. Women since time immemorial have talked over somebody who's trying to address them, and you're talking over me just like you're a woman. So when you start acting like one, sounded like one, moving like one, then I'm going to put it out there. Man doesn't sit up and go.
Oh wow! You got the girl guard, female guard.
Now see, look at you. Look.
Hey, Judge, you got a daughter?
What?
You got a daughter? What?
He disrespectful. Oh man, he disrespectful right now. Is he about to say something about his daughter?
You got a daughter?
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Oh, you want to go like that?
No, you
well,
trying
let me
to
tell
take
you
it there
something.
on
You
me,
couldn't hang with me out in the streets, man on man, in a primitive way. You can't hang with me in intellect. You can't hang with me in history. Well, I might make you under circumstances, whether you wanted to or not. So the problem is you walk into the lion's den and you provoke the lion, you may not walk out of there.
Shut up. You shut up.
Yeah, you better.
We'll be right back with Judge Joe Brown.
You kind of look like Almighty J.
Girl of
thick eyebrow.
manly little chump.
I know.
So your problem is you needed a mama. The first one, it don't have you in her nest, and the second one made you cry and start throwing up because you're so sick about losing your mama, so you found another one. She started playing mama to you, and you started acting like a little girl in here, throwing a tantrum and living off of the woman instead of living off of yourself. You're a damn fool. Now, I know that.
You don't know me, blood.
I don't have to.
Don't talk about my mama.
I've seen
you don't even know me, man.
of you over the
You
years.
don't even know me. You don't even know me, blood. Why you talking to me like that, cuz? Come on, yo. You need to calm down. Yo, he all in his feelings right now, man. You in court. Just handle it. Just do the little thing. Whatever he said, man.
See, I know you. When you fit into a pattern, look at you. He's doing girl stuff. I'm trying to provoke you. So why haven't you paid this woman back because you're dumb enough to lock the keys in your trunk? What happened? The woman got into and took all your funds?
Listen, just shut up.
Oh, he told him shut up.
That's excuse me, fool.
You ain't even trying to listen to me,
Excuse me, foolish one.
You not even trying to listen to me,
You don't have, I am.
Arrest
him. Take him under the arrest. I want LAPD called, have him transported for using profanity and disrupting an arbitrated proceeding. I'll look up the statute.
You can go to jail for that?
Now.
That's wild.
Over here.
Yeah, he walking like a little girl.
He walking like these real girls.
Yo, why he walking like that? Yeah, he walking like that.
Be careful, young lady. You have no children. You are a bookkeeper, you're educated, and you can do better. Don't even consider anything like that. You showed profound wisdom when he started acting out when you first met him. Men don't act that way.
Exactly.
Therefore, you get your recovery, and I'll tack a little interest on it, make it $250 for your trouble.
Okay, thank you, Ron.
All right.
Okay. Oh wow.
Well, the defendant in this case allowed a little mishap with his keys to lead into an all-out battle with the judge. He even got in a little bark at the end there before he was taken out of the courtroom. He's gonna have.
Alright, I guess that's the end of the video. If you like my reaction, like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Need me suggestions what you guys want to see next. My God.